This is The Dark Side of Real Estate with Palmer and Paige. My name is Palmer.
And I'm Paige.
So I wanted to ask you your opinion on internet bullies.
Dun, dun, dun.
Aren't they the best?
I just don't understand what anyone is doing. Like, are they just sitting with a sheet over their head, blue light goggles, on the computer, and they're just like scrolling the internet, and they're like, ooh, I'm going to make this person's day go bad or something.
What's sad, actually, is that I think it's so much worse than that. I think it's just everyone living their daily life and not even noticing how rude they are.
Yeah.
Like, they're just sitting there scrolling real quick. Like, it's thoughtless.
Yeah. I had someone on a video that we did about moving to Murrieta, like top 3 reasons you need to move to Murrieta. And I was very clear in the video that we have less traffic than LA, other major cities, which is not false. Yes, I know Murrieta and Temecula have traffic.
This is California.
Of course. Yeah. Go to like middle of nowhere, Nevada, and you'll have no traffic. Whatever.
Iowa.
Go to Idaho. But
the rude
comments, I was like, no, everyone's just jumping at my throat about one little thing instead of taking the time to actually listen or read what is actually in the description. And then someone said, this fat chick needs to shut up. Like, someone shut her up. And I was like, excuse me.
So mean.
After I had 2 babies in 2 years, I think I look pretty good. Okay? Like,
Yeah.
I think I look pretty good. But you know what? Go away. Also,
What, you're not some Instagram model that's you're trying to influence everybody.
I'm a realtor. I'm not an actress.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's one of those things where if I could, I would delete all social media.
Yeah.
Like, I honestly am getting really sick and tired of that negativity because even the really kind posts, if you read enough comments,
It
there's
gets mean.
And I feel for like these people who do this for a living. Like, they are
influencers,
like
and
they're
stuff,
influencers for a living, right? There's the mom ones I follow, the foodies I follow, the clothing ones I follow, hair, skin, you name it.
I love the clothing ones.
I love the skin ones. I'm like, just glowy.
Glazed
So
donut.
I watch these wonderful videos that people spend a lot of time making and doing their research, maybe whatever. There should be positivity. And you read the comments and it's like, what the F, people? Why are you being so rude? You realize this is a human being, right? At what point did you think that you should blast them for all these negative thoughts you have and it's okay?
Yeah.
Like,
or someone was like, oh, this frumpy one gave no value. And it's like, what are you even saying?
Who did that? That wasn't constructive criticism.
Yeah.
You gave no value.
Yeah. We were talking about short sales. There was no need for me to chat on that topic because we were talking to Nana Jill.
Yeah.
So yes, I didn't give any value because I didn't have anything to give. I didn't want to just talk about.
And plus, someone already told you to shut up. So there you go.
Yeah. I was like, someone told me to shut up. But
yeah, if you're watching this, I implore you that this is not a real estate thing whatsoever, but I implore you to take a step back, think about what you're about to say to a human you don't know. You don't know what they're going through. Yeah. You don't know who they are. You don't know jack shit about them. So take a second before you comment on their post or send them a DM that is harmful and rude.
Well, especially like the ones about what you look like, you know, like the fat ones or
calling people ugly. Oh my gosh, there was this one chick that like people were blasting her because she looked like Dobby the elf and stuff like that.
Dobby's cute.
And I know. And her video was her saying, "I'm not pretty. Someone help me like with makeup to be pretty and stuff." And that just broke my heart that she's already acknowledging that she's not pretty and she is asking for help. And instead of being constructive and offering help, there's a ton of people just talking about how ugly she is.
So what I've started doing is that if it's, you know, on one of our videos or something, I'll read it and then I'll type out a response and then I'll go, ugh, not even worth it. So I'll delete it and then I'll delete their comment and then I'll block them and I'll say, you don't need to follow me. Goodbye.
You're not welcome.
You're not welcome here.
Yeah.
We only want positivity.
None for you, Glen Coco.
Yeah. Well, because like you said, what does mom always say about the honey and vinegar?
I don't know. You get farther with life with honey and than vinegar or something like that.
Yeah.
Like it's
it's
better
so
to be
true.
sweet than,
Salty.
than bitter. I don't know.
Being salty and sassy sometimes is like cool, but
not mean.
no.
And the thing is the children that are growing up with social media and stuff, they're already we've always had magazines. We've always had, these like models to look up to that we want to be. And some people, they really struggle with body image. But now that because of social media, those people that would have just normally like just been watching something, now they're getting comments on their stuff that is just like, I don't know, like hurting what they already think. Like we're already our worst critics.
Yeah.
Like
you don't need to tell me.
you don't need to tell me
I
if
look
I'm ugly
frumpy.
or
I already thought that.
Thanks.
Like you didn't have to say it because I already thought it.
It's like the boys that were mean when I was growing up telling me I had
a
big nose. It's like I already knew it.
Or like when we have our YouTube channel and people comment stupid stuff like, I think there was one video where I think it was something about the best time to buy a house is whenever you're comfortable and stuff.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, well, I don't know. I bought my house in 1987. I was like, see, that was a great investment, wasn't it? And then you sold it for probably like, what were you trying to get at here with some of these comments? Or asking, telling us about why we're doing a fake podcast. Like, what does that even mean?
I know.
What is a fake?
Yeah,
fake
our video
podcast?
guy David over here was like, "What is a fake podcast?"
Like aren't technically all podcasts real?
I digress. The point is, no matter what industry you're in, there's haters gonna hate. Like, what's that Taylor Swift song? Like, shake it off.
Shake it off.
Shake it
Yeah,
off.
but also once you start getting more
Haters gonna
followers or
hate.
you start getting more traction on social media, you're always going to get more haters and you're always going to get people. But you know what? You're also going to get people who love you and they comment on your stuff and you say that it's awesome, or you're going to get DMs and say, hey, I really want to work with you. It's all worth it. So
I think
YOLO.
and it's the same with like our Google reviews, right? I would say 98 to 99% of them are positive. And there's a couple little haters out there, like 2 or 3 1-star. We don't even know who most of them are.
One of them we've never even worked with, and he said they don't answer their phone, which is complete BS.
Yeah, you're like, okay.
That's not true. We answer it too often.
Yeah.
Call me at 10 p.m. I'll probably answer.
Yeah, I'm better about that than you are.
No, I know.
But I think it's funny because when we're looking at social media and stuff, there's like a lot of positives and there's a lot of negatives and everything. But that being said, when this goes onto social media platforms, it's good to remember that whoever's posting the video, like I said before, they're already their own worst critic.
Yeah.
So there's unless it's constructive criticism and you can privately message them and like, hey, I think that fact you said was wrong or whatever.
Yeah, if it's
go for it. Or we
about a
asked for
fact.
opinions in the comments, please give. But if it's just rude and cruel and mean, you're going to be deleted. You're going to be blocked. And I'm going to send your mommy a letter.
Yeah.
Tell her about you.
Because we're in real estate and we got tax records.
Title. I actually usually do find these people.
Yeah. But the cool thing is that, like I said, there's more positivity, I think, that comes out of it than there is negative, but it's still the negative sometimes outweighs the positive.
Oh, for sure.
Depending on what is said. So, but we got thick skin.
I've heard plenty of people say that. Like, you might have 9 positive comments and 1 mean one, and which one
Ruins your
sticks
day.
out?
Yeah. The negative one's going to ruin your day.
Exactly.
For sure.
And
then you can move
you
on,
gotta
have a
stop
glass of
letting it.
wine, and
if you're sober, have a nice bubbly.
some really good ones. Like some Ollipops.
Yeah.
Some poppies.
Yeah. What are they called? Ollipops?
Ollipops?
Popula?
Ollibops?
Ollibalib?
Alibaba. No, not that one.
That's not right. Anyway, thanks for joining us today. Peace out, Girl Scout.
Be nice.